Hello, hello everybody. Thank you for tuning in to another StarCraft 2 broadcast. I am Anaris, and today we are going to be watching game number 3 of the Best of series between GoSuGatored and Fruitdealer, the Protoss and the Zerg, spawning here today on Xel'Naga Caverns. This is from the Intel Extreme Masters Tournament New York City replay pack, and let me just say, man, games number 1 and 2 have been intense. I really liked Fruitdealer's 7-pool opener in game number 1. That was really effective. Game number 2, kind of a more traditional matchup. We didn't see either player going for any sort of early shenanigans, but this time we're going to be watching them on a map where you can fast expand, certainly viable. Got to watch out though, because it is quite vulnerable. Looking down here, again, most of you, if not all of you, are familiar with this map. Very wide open natural expansion, so can be a little bit risky. We'll watch down here and see what Fruitdealer does. Pretty much the next 30 seconds, we'll know if he's going to be going 15, 16 hatch. Most likely, he's going to be opening up with the pool and gas. Again, against Protoss, expanding from 15 16, it's pretty difficult because, of course, what you see here, the probe, able to delay it for so very long. So at best, you can hope for a dancing game and try to get lucky with it, but no, most Zerg players actually these days on the map like this are just going to go ahead and drop that pool, and of course we have that gas going as well. Got to be able to get that metabolic boost upgrade coming fairly soon, and of course Gator looking to block that expansion, hoping to get his own up here, going for a forge, which I think is a good idea. Over here, not dropping the expansion first. Sometimes players will do that, but again, it all comes down to the map. You really got to keep that in mind on Xel'Naga Caverns. Not the best idea. So as far as what we could see from these players today, I think that Fruitdealer, I mean, ever since the first game that I've watched him play, he's always had this kind of creative streak, very unique player, and that really helped him win the first GSL. And I'm hoping that we're going to see maybe something like that today, as this map, I mean, it's fairly balanced, I would say. It can lend itself to a variety of strategies. Airplay, you could see that, worked out well for GoSuGatored, get a good Void Ray start. You could see him open up with just going Hallucination, getting a Robotics Bay facility, and pressing forward with that. Really, I mean, the only thing I'm going to say at this point is, as far as these two players actually having some experience against each other now, I think that GoSuGatored is going to keep in the back of his mind, Fruitdealer likes them Mutalisks, man. Let me just tell you, he has used them to extremely good effect on both the match sets we've seen so far. Oh, very nice move by that probe, anticipating the Zergling block there, catching it on the mineral patch. So will he get up here and scout? No, he will not. I mean, really, he knows. Well, it's likely that he knows what's going on. I mean, I believe he did see that expansion. So looking around here, we see Fruitdealer continuing again just to kind of get vision, get map control. Is watching one of the towers right now. He knows his opponent. Oh, man, I'm actually kind of surprised that can at least get a shot off at that Overlord. But he knows his opponent is going to be contained there for a little while. And another probe coming up here. Will he reach it? No, he does not. What he wants to see, the reason he's doing that is he wants to see, okay, is there, you know, a Roach Warren going down? Are we going to face some sort of two-base pressure? Or are we just going to have a standard macro game? It's really kind of the things that he wants to see. What? I mean, I noticed the early lair already, but, I mean, that's a lot of drones coming up here, man. I'm really kind of curious as to what he's going to be doing. Huh. Alright, well, the only thing I can figure is... Okay, I was going to say, the only thing I can figure would be spine crawlers. There's really no other reason to send up 4 drones to park outside of your opponent's base. He does have one Overlord up here. Okay, that's fine. So, the second one here on the way as well. I think I'd be really curious to see if he just goes for a straight-up drop. You know, park him up here, build some spine crawlers, press forward. That'd always be cute, I suppose would be a good word for it. But, you know, GoSuGatored, he sees it now, and I think that, I think he's just like, what the hell is going on here? I mean, really, there's no other response to this. This is one of the reasons why Fruitdealer is so entertaining. He does this goofy stuff like this that really, I mean, when you look at what the Protoss has, he can't do anything about it. He can't come up here and kill the Overlord. I mean, he has 1 sentry. If he tries to come anywhere near this, it's just going to get 2-shot. So he's going to lose this. He could actually lose this expansion. And if he loses the cybernetics core, that's going to set him back so far with tech. You know, he doesn't have anything else down. He doesn't have a robotics facility, doesn't have a Stargate, doesn't have anything. No, he does have a Stargate. Okay. I was about to say he doesn't have anything that'd be a dependency of that. But since he does have that Stargate, I think if he gets out of Void Ray, he should be able to deal with that without too much difficulty. But this expansion going down, it is going to be brutal. Absolutely brutal. We have an Overseer coming over here as well. And his expansion, of course, down here looking like it's just going swimmingly. There goes the Nexus! I mean, really, what more needs to be said? This guy is crazy. He is on a roll so far, 2-0 in this match series. He's got to watch out, though, because that Void Ray is just about complete. If he knocks out the Gateway, I mean, this is already brutal. I mean, he's committed basically 400 resources. You know, he did go for that early lair, leaving him a little bit vulnerable down here. But still, he knew that his opponent was not going to be in a position to do anything about this in the foreseeable future. And I think he actually just got creep walked right there by moving the Overlord, trying to get into a better position. Oh man, kind of extended a little bit too far. The Void Ray, I think, is going to be able to mop this up without too many more casualties, if any. He might have been able to pop off that probe there, but that's about it. So as far as resources lost, take a look and see. Only about 56 difference. So that's actually not that bad. But keep in mind, this is so much money that is now lost for the Protoss player. He is running on one base with a few cannons in such an awkward position, having lost his gateway, his cybernetics core. He can't build any ground troops at all to deal with this. All he's left with is a couple Void Rays. But what's Fruitdealer got? I mean, he's got everything he needs to be countering this. All kinds of crazy like. So this Hydra's going to be chase off those Void Rays. And again, continue to putting pressure on up here. A couple cannons. I mean, okay, hold off against a light assault. But the Protoss sure is not going to be able to do any damage. So Fruitdealer pretty much just guaranteed to be able to do his own thing down there at the bottom. He's going to have to keep his air units up here at the top. And in this expansion getting denied once again, there's nothing that he could do about it. GoSuGatored going to lose that. Oh man, heavy losses there. Tried to lift up one Hydra, not successful. These are actually pretty close to dying, a few of those. So again, he just GoSuGatored. In order for him to really be able to do anything about that, he's going to have to extend his Hydras, or his Void Rays, a little bit too far out into the danger zone. By the way, if you haven't seen Archer, it's an amazing show. Just so you know, completely sidetracked. There goes the expansion again, folks. Income now 40 to 35. All these idle probes. Nothing. They can't do anything. And now we have a nice little creep highway coming up here. Fruitdealer looking to throw in the killing blow. All he's facing up against are a couple cannons and a couple Void Rays. We look at the production tab. 22 Zerglings on the way. 4 gateways, bringing it to a total of 5. I have a feeling, though, it's just going to be too little, way too late, man, as the Hydras move in for the kill. Pylon going down, cannon as well. Last Void Ray gets taken out. And, of course, the probes running in. Single file, trying to do anything they can to delay the onslaught. Zerglings, of course, rallied up here as well. And now I can expect to see a GG. I mean, at this point, he has been down and out for about a minute or two, at least. But there's the GG from GoSuGatored, including a good luck. So everybody's feeling nice here today in Xel'Naga Caverns, bringing this match series to a close. Fruitdealer moves on to the finals in his very fruity style of play. Thank you for watching. I do hope you enjoyed the games. Of course, if you feel compelled, you can subscribe to my channel. That helps me out a lot. You'll find a link at the end of this video. And that's pretty much all I got. We'll see you in the next video. Danger Zone!